Hi YouTube, my name is Kennedy, and today I decided I wanted to take on a kind of extreme project. Now, it's gonna be a lot, but trust me, you won't want to stick around, you know? But yeah, I decided I wanted to take on a pretty extreme project. I was really inspired by Beyonce's Coachella performance 2018, the Nefertiti outfit. Oh my god, it was amazing. So yeah, last year I made a costume of Poison Ivy, and here's a picture right here. I thought it was pretty bomb, you know, along with the help of my cousin. We kind of put it together really nicely. And yeah, I really liked working on it. So I decided that this year, why not step it up a notch? And so, you know, if you guys like this video or anything like that, be sure to leave me any feedback or anything you have like that. And I'll be sure to get right into it and show you everything that I used. And hopefully you guys are inspired as well. So yeah, stick around and you'll see the final results. Bye.
Okay guys, so here is an image that I took early on in the process, and I didn't realize there were a few things that I took out, including the glue, and you'll see later on in the video. But this picture includes most of the things that I use, and anything else that I use I'll include in the rest of the video. And also you can check the description box for everything for a detailed itemized list. Okay, so right here, you guys, I'm showing you the fabric that I got from Walmart. I actually just happened to find it in the store, which was really lucky, and it only came up to a total of $6 or $7. So that was a really good buy, especially for the quality of material that was here. But yeah, I'm just showing you that I used some straight pins to kind of make a seam, because I had to buy two separate pieces because the one piece wasn't long enough. I needed about 4 yards, but I'm just sticking these pins through so that I can bond them together and make the cape, and I will get back to you guys about the hot gluing process. Right here, I'm just showing you how I did a little piece of a seam, and it actually worked out pretty well, so I'll get into the rest of the process. All I'm showing you here is the process of putting the glue on the one side and then sticking those two sides together, patting them together. I'm sorry, my hands are really ashy. I'm so sorry. But yeah, just sticking those together and creating that seam. And right here, I'm just showing you kind of the final result of that glue gun seam that I made. And it actually came out pretty nice. You can kind of see the indiscrepancies, but it's fine. I can work with it. And here I'm kind of showing you the aftermath of putting the cape together. I ended up watching and referencing another YouTube video to get the shape of the cape. And then after I was able to get that shape, I put it on this mannequin that I kind of DIY'd together myself. And I'm just here showing you where I put pins in it so that I could make pleats in it so that it can, you know, have that nice flowy shape when I'm walking and things like that, just like how Beyonce's was on stage. So yeah, I'm just showing you where those pleats will be, and I'll get back to you on final results. Okay, so here I'm showing you the actual finished results after I finished making the pleats. I've cut the excess fabric from the bottom, and I've also gone inside and cut out the extra fabric from the pleat area. And so now it actually is flowing like a cape, and it actually is the foundation for everything else that I need. Okay, you guys, so here I am showing you how I'm kind of putting the form of the Nefertiti head profile together. I used some sequin trim, and I just stitched those pieces together to make a fuller piece. And then I ended up using some fabric adhesive for the front so that it will all lay down smoothly, and I put some mesh fabric on top of that. And I'm also going to be using a Sharpie to kind of color the head so that it'll actually be a nice tone, because hers was actually a very toned down gray, and this gray is still too bright for me, so I'm gonna have to end up going in and doing that. But yeah, I'm gonna get to the rest of making the crown, and I will get back to you guys as soon as possible when that process is complete. Okay, so here I'm showing you another step in the process of making that Nefertiti profile. I used a gray Sharpie to color the silver and make it like a toned down silver. It was more of a a bright silver and I needed a gunmetal. And I'm using this black marker here to draw on the rest of the facial features like her eyes, her ears, her nose, and mouth shape. And I'm also going to be using this mesh fabric here in order to build the rest of the crown. As you can see, another step in the process. But yeah, and here is the complete version. It took quite a while to get this, like, you know, to my standards, but I'm happy with it. And I was gonna add on those additional details like the Halloween in 2018 and all that stuff, but I'm kind of running short on time, so I don't think I'm gonna do that. But I'm gonna make sure for my next project that I work a little bit ahead of time. Here I'm showing you the leotard that I had, and as you can see, I kind of cut out a little mesh part at the top. But I wanted to get into how I decided to switch glues because this Gem Tech glue was just not working out for me. I tried it on a little piece of fabric and it did not work. So I'm going to be sticking to the E6000 glue throughout the process. But yeah, I had to cut a little piece of that mesh bodysuit so that I could have that opening at the top. And I'm going to go ahead and show you guys that. But yeah, that's pretty much it. And I made sure I put some parchment paper and poster board in the shape of my body so that I could have the leotard stretched out so that I could work on it in an accurate way. Okay, so I have a gold string. It's kind of somewhat uncentered right now. But I have a gold string, a little yellow string that's kind of like lining everything up in the center. So I will start putting on these jewels. I'll be referencing the picture. I thought it was important since she had like the whole V-shaped thing going on with the actual jewels. I thought it was important to note that I used some straight pins and some ribbon to kind of document where I wanted to stop with the jewels and kind of give me like a good baseline so that I make sure I have like a pretty good shape going on here, because I don't want it to like not look like how I guess hers looked. So ladies and gentlemen, we are making some progress. We are making some progress. It is. Hey y'all, so I've gotten pretty far as the bodysuit. The jeweling is all done, at least like from my standpoint. I think that this is plenty. I don't have to do it exactly how she did it anyways. But yeah, I think this still looks nice, and it's pretty similar to what she had going on. It kind of looks like pearls from here a little bit, but no, it's definitely some jewels. But yeah, if you look close up, you can kind of see like the mess ups and the glue and things like that. But from far away, it looks pretty good in my opinion, I think. But yeah, I just have some fabric here that I'm putting on the bottom because the bottom part of hers had those black sequins in the background. And because I'm not even using the black sequins for the actual cape like she had, I'm using this nice metallic type of like fabric that I found for like $6. And I'm just attaching the leftovers that I had in this pile over here. I'm just attaching them to the bottom so that it'll have that same effect. And I also attached them to the sleeves because she also had that pattern on the sleeves. And yeah, I will be getting back to you guys soon after I finish this. Alright, so here are the unraveled sequins. They were actually really tangled up because I had them kind of sitting in a bag all balled up. So I had to like take 30 minutes to untangle all this. But I've just had them laid out here on this mannequin. As you can see, I finished adding that fabric to the bottom of it and kind of, you know, finish that portion of it. I still have a lot of work to do on this bodysuit. But yeah, I have it hanging up here because the jewels weren't drying quite how I wanted them to. And so, well, I was trying to show you the inside. But yeah, I needed them to come apart from the parchment paper because they were taking forever to dry. But they're actually drying a lot faster now, so that's good. That means they'll be ready when it's time for me to wear this costume soon. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this portion. And so I have that fabric on there and just have it hanging up to get some nice air flowing in there. And yeah, I will be getting back to you guys. I'm still concerned about this hat because I don't know. I don't really like the way it came out, so I'm going to have to figure something else out. But soon I'll be attaching the rest of the details to the cape and kind of just tying everything all together. And hopefully that will all be done soon. Also need to add the embellishments to the shoes. as well as the cane that I bought. And I actually need to make this black because hers was actually black. So yeah, I still have a lot of work cut out for me, you guys. But, you know, I'm sticking through with this process, and hopefully everything will come to form soon. All right. Okay, when I tell y'all I am literally improvising, I had put some metallic tape on this thing because I couldn't quite get the ribbon that I got to work out in the way that she had the gold design. So I'm kind of pretty much just trying to be resourceful as possible. But yeah, this is it. And here we are with these added embellishments to the cape. And they were kind of slipping a little bit, so I had to fix that there. But yeah, this is the process so far. It's not looking as neat as I wanted to, so I'm gonna go in and kind of like clean that up a little bit, you know, as long as time permits. But I mean, it doesn't have to be exactly perfect anyways. I just want to make sure that it looks, you know, decent and, you know, pretty similar to hers. But yeah, this is the bodysuit after I've finished adding those embellishments. And I'm gonna be, I think I'm pretty much done with them. I'm going to add a few embellishments to the sleeves, but that's pretty much it.
Okay, y'all, I'm like running late to class, and this room is like a hot mess. Sequins and stones and glue and just trash everywhere. But yeah, this is what we have. Sleeves have the little embellishments on them now. This is nowhere near finished, but I mean, it's a start. None of this stuff is secured on here, guys. I still have to add like sequins going across here, but I wanted to kind of visualize what it's looking like, what it's going to look like when I finish, if that makes sense. But yeah, this is a mess. I'm running late to class. But I will catch you guys later, and hopefully I will have everything done after my reception today. Okay, and I should be home. Trying to be home by like 7:15. Trying to finish everything by 9. That's a stretch. I'm trying to finish everything by 9. The party starts at 10, but I mean, you don't have to be on time, but yeah. I still have to make the letters with the tape. These are earrings so far. I kind of just threw these together. Like, I don't really know how it's going to turn out. I'm probably going to change them around a little bit, but we'll see. But yeah, I just got to add the rest of these sequins and all that other fancy stuff. Add those bottom, like, strips down here. And yeah, I'm really doing this for my own reminder's sake. I spray painted this snake gold so it'll match the cane, even though the cane she has black. So I'm probably going to put some black duct tape on mine so that it will be black. But yeah, that's all I have for now. And I will catch you guys later. Hey guys, so this is like the final version of everything put together. And this hat was kind of like, let me fix that a little bit. But yeah, this hat was kind of like thrown together literally like 30 minutes before I had to put that outfit together. And my cousin actually suggested to me to use leggings as a way to like have a tight fit, because at first I was trying to use fabric, but it wasn't really working out very well. But yeah, this is actually that trash bin, and I ended up cutting it up and making it like the perfect shape, because it really was like the perfect shape. And like inside you'll see it's like all like duct tape and everything, and like yeah, just a lot going on. You can see the original trash can in there. And then this is actually the back, how I ended up making it. You know, it didn't quite come out how I wanted it to because I was rushing, but I mean, I think it still came out pretty good for the time that I gave myself. Yeah, I had my friend help me out at the last minute with some studs and things like that, so I was really grateful to have that. But this is the bodysuit after everything is all done. The earrings right here, you can see up close, it's just a bunch of glue, but yeah, it came out. And then you can see the cape going down, everything going down. And then I have the cane here. I ended up just putting some black duct tape down the center to make it black, and that spray painted snake is on there. So yeah, there we go, put that right there. And then we have the shoes right here. Just added a few little stones on there. But yeah, it all came together nicely. And this is the whole final thing all together. So I will be showing you guys what it looked like while wearing it, and looking forward to seeing your responses. Bye.